Hello everybody and welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk. So, thank you for the well wishes on the move. It went solid. You know, it was pretty tough. I hate moving in 100-degree weather. Don't worry, the wine was done definitely, so everything was fine. Another big thing before I start on today's wines. I told you all just a couple of days ago to go to the top left corner. I was wrong. Where we need to go is to the right here. Here's what happened. FeedBlitz, which is in the top left corner, is an email service type device that gets emailed the next day. What I have to the right here is an RSS feed. So you have to get the feeds. These feeds will get to you within 10 minutes after we post it. So I apologize for the several people who got emails the next day and said, wait a minute, I wanted to be the first one to post on Wine Library TV, and I got it a day later. So the best way to stay on top of Wine Library TV and get the information immediately after it comes out is to go to the feeds right here to the right. So, with that all settled and the move pretty much done, let's move on to the wines today, shall we? So, 2003 Shafer Merlot. Given that I moved yesterday, I didn't have a lot of time to really figure out what I was going to do today, so I basically have a hodgepodge of 3 different wines here. Now, in the coming weeks, I will be doing a lot of things that people have been emailing me for, so check for a Riesling episode for sure. A lot of people have been asking for that. And obviously, if there's anything else you want me to do, please email me. I'm getting a lot of emails. People are starting to email me that they got it emailed from their friends, so that is working. It's been a lot of fun, so let's keep that going. Shafer 03 Merlot. Huge California winery. Big people out there. Great nose. Really nice. I'm a big fan of Shafer's Merlot. It tends to have a little bit of Cabernet in it, and it's a bigger style. I wasn't sure if I was going to do it first or last because it's such a big Merlot. Nice firm tannins, very complex, very rich. Shafer makes great wine. This Merlot is now suggested retail about $50, which I think is kind of high for the wine that I'm tasting in a bottle. I think we're about 40, but for that price, I think it hits right. I would say this is about a $35 to $40 Merlot. If you're a fan of Merlot that has some guts behind it, you'll definitely enjoy this. It definitely has New World fruit. There's a hint of black cherry that is very obvious on the mid palate. This is a very serious wine. See? Not bad at all. I would say it's pushing its price limit, but it's great quality. Shafer makes great wine. I don't have to tell you the virtues of Shafer. A lot of people have been asking for me to taste bigger name wines, so obviously I'm doing that today. I would say this is a solid 89 to 90 point wine. I'm definitely a fan of the bottle of wine. It's not inspiring me to jump off the building and fly, but it's definitely solid Merlot, and that's pretty good, so not bad. Let's move on. Some trusty H2O. It's amazing that bottled water now is more expensive than wine, so stop complaining about the wine prices. So, Powers 2001 Meritage. This is a 62% Cabernet blend, 33% Merlot, and the rest Cab Franc in a classic Bordeaux style. So, this is from Columbia Valley in Washington State. So, it's not a California wine. It's from Washington State, which is starting to make some great wine. We've done Washington State in the past. I mean, check this color out. It's like pitch black almost. I mean, it's really stunning color. Let's give it a little bit of a smell. I like that. This is a very interesting bouquet because it's really a little bit more old world, and really in America we tend to have all that new gobs of fruit, but this has a little bit more terroir type aspects to the nose mixed with fruit, so you're getting a little bit of that barnyard earthiness, but not that stinky socks and the crap that you hear about. This is much more fruit, just toned down, not over the top, not on steroids, you know, like Barry Bonds. So, let's see. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Considering the last couple episodes haven't had anything awe-inspiring, considering this wine is under $30 or right at $30, I'm going to give this a huge double thumbs up. This to me is at least a 91, 92 point wine, maybe even higher. Let me just give it another whirl. It's been breathing for about an hour and a half, but this is it. To me, this is the balance that we're all looking for. It's not too over the top, it's not light, it's got great structure, great complexity, it's well put together. You know, it's just extremely well put together. Black currant, blueberries, really dry, firm tannins. Exceptional. This is a winner. I would definitely go seek out this Powers 2001 Meritage. I'm sure it's going to be tough to find. There's really not a lot of places carrying it. I think the winery still has some. This is, this is a 92, 93 point wine. Definitely seek this out. This overshadows the Shafer by leaps and bounds. Yeah, tremendous. Let's move on. Minor Family, 2003 Napa Cab. Minor is one of the really hot, small producers of California Napa fruit. They've been making great wine for the last 5 or 6 years now. I've been a huge fan right from the beginning. I think this has a great score, 92-point score from Connoisseur's Wine of California or something of that nature. So, they have a tremendous pedigree. If you've never been there, they're right off the Silverado Trail. Great facility, great wines. So, medium colored. It's definitely dark, but not completely pitch black. A little bit of that fake fruit, we talk about that sometimes. Somebody asked me in one of the comments, what's the difference between the sugar that I enjoyed, nice fruit, compared to the fake sugar I refer to? It's kind of like pure real sugar and Splenda, or anything else. You can taste the artificial aspect of it. And we don't like artificial turf. We don't like artificial stats. We don't like anything artificial, definitely not in our wine. So I get a little bit from this wine. It's almost like they dumped a little bit of high C into the barrels. You're getting that fake fruit smell. And then it delivers the same thing. This to me is a pass. I mean, this to me is right now is not the style that I prefer. Now again, I'm just telling you what I think. You should definitely try it for yourself. But what I think you'll see is almost like fruit punch made to be wine. There's a lot of fruit. I mean, this doesn't even taste like Cabernet. I mean, it's a nice bottle of wine, and it's enjoyable, but you're definitely getting muted, kind of creamy, fake fruit flavors. If there was like a fake creamy fruit, this would be it. I mean, it's just not great. The finish is very short. The nose is okay. And you know what the worst part is? This is a $50, $60, $70 bottle of wine. Probably $100, $125 on a wine list. So let's not get it mistaken. This is overpriced California Cab. And definitely a double, triple pass on this one. So that's all that. Now, news, real quick. There is a robot that can taste wine varietals. In Japan, there is a robot from this company called NEC Industries. Again, Google News, NEC Industries, wine robot. I'm not going to give you all the spiel. We don't have all day. But there's a robot that you can pour the wine into, and it'll break down the varietals. It recognizes 30 different varietals. And with all the cheating that goes on in the wine industry about how much is Cab, how much is Merlot, and there's a whole lot. Don't get too upset, but there's definitely a lot of blending going on in the wine industry. This is a tremendous robot, and hopefully this technology can kill the people that are doing the wrong things to our precious wine juice. So I'm really excited about it. Good job, Japanese artists and scientists and whoever worked on this, because it's really exciting that we finally might be able to tackle this problem that we have in the wine industry. Which gets me to my question. Perfect segue. Today's question is, what is your favorite movie? I really want to know a lot about you guys. You know a lot about me. You know I moved yesterday. You know I love the Jets. You know this, that, and the other thing. Hoops, 2 for 7, 27, excuse me. I want to know a little bit more about you. So, if you can help me out, and I'd really appreciate it, let me know what your favorite movie of all time is. There's something behind this. You'll find out in the coming months. I need to hear it. We'll see you next time on Wine Library TV.